A letter from 40 years ago unravels Homer's identity mystery. Homer's biological father isn't Abe. A letter that arrived 40 years late has shaken up the Simpson family. When the mailman delivered an envelope addressed to Mona today, Bart rushed to show it to the family. The letter was from a lifeguard named Mason, who claimed Homer was his son. Abe stared in disbelief, quickly pulling out photos from his younger days.
Homer, that means your dad might not be your dad.
I don't care what that letter said. This man raised me single-handedly. When I think of all the things he's done for me, and many times he... Lifeguard, huh?
The family began dissecting the truth, with Lisa suggesting a DNA test. Abe grew furious. After raising Homer alone, how could he not be considered the real father?
I'll be waiting for your apology on the old man bench at the mall. I sit by the trash so people have to come up to me.
That night, Homer tossed and turned with anxiety. He sneaked to the library and combed through decades-old lifeguard rosters, finally matching a name to the letter's clues, Mason Fairbanks. So Homer decided to pretend to be a journalist to interview him. Mustering up his courage, he knocked on the door, hoping to figure out through conversation whether this man was his biological father. During the interview with Mason, Homer learned that Mason had become a treasure hunter. Mason even took Homer to see his large ship. As Homer examined the ship, he noticed some inscriptions on it. Trying to pry out more information, Homer accidentally blew his cover and revealed his true identity.
I think you're my pappy.
What?
He pulled out the letters Mason had written to his mother, and the two finally acknowledged each other as father and son. Homer excitedly rushed home to share the news with his family, even mimicking Mason's tone of voice. Marge cautioned Homer not to invest too much emotion too quickly, given how little time he'd known Mason. Taking her advice, Homer decided to bring the whole family to Mason's ship, hoping to foster a stronger bond between them. The family had a great time and then visited Homer's house together. When they opened the door, they happened to run into Abe.
You! First you stole my wife, and now you're trying to steal my family.
Perhaps I couldn't have stolen anyone had you given them what they needed.
Abe was heartbroken and went to the hospital for a DNA test. The results came back quickly. Mason was Homer's biological father. As a result, Abe was sent to a nursing home.